Getting that Starkiller on the Funko shop was nearly impossible, but Funko and Drop did announce their next drop, and I'm really excited, so let's go ahead and get this one started. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel and enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, as I said in the intro, we have our next announced drop from Funko and drop for the digital collection, which we're going to be taking a look at that. But I also mentioned the Starkiller drop over on the Funko shop. So they've been doing limited edition pieces on the Funko shop, and this one was a Grail piece, limited to 750 pieces. And it sold out so quick. I literally was trying to use my redemption points to get early entry to add it to my cart and make the purchase, but I couldn't even do it. It was just non-stop error.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
So that was definitely how I felt trying to get the figure, but it's okay. I did go in with the mindset, most likely I was not going to be successful getting the figure. I just didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was with all the errors and stuff. I would have liked a better chance at it, but I know most likely it was heavily botted, and the only thing that means is majority of the figures are probably in the hands of people looking to just straight out make money off of it. And the high price of it right now is like 500 to 600. I do think it will settle down. I'm not 100% sure if that will happen. It's kind of weird. It was starting at like 350 to 400. Then it went to like the 500 to 600 range. And it's only day one, day two by the time this video is out. Maybe give it a couple weeks, see how it goes by then. Obviously, if I want to buy it, I'm going to wait till I see it in hand because I don't want to pre-order one and then it comes all damaged or something. So if I'm going to buy one in the secondary market, I want to wait till I see the actual pop that I'm going to receive making a purchase, especially if it's a high price like this one. But yeah, let me know if you guys tried for that and were successful. I hope some people that were actually wanting it were successful, or even if it wasn't for themselves, actual people without using bots. I hope they picked it up, and maybe if they're using it as a trader or to sell it to fund for something else they want in their collection. So I hope some normal non-botted people were able to at least get some successful purchases in. That was the first time I ever tried for a limited edition piece over on the Funko shop. I don't know if it's going to be that hard all the time. I'm going to go for the Chaos from Sonic. I really want that one for the collection, so we'll see how that one goes. It should be a little easier, hopefully, because it's a legendary piece. I believe it's a 1200 piece, but we'll see. I don't have my hopes high after my experience with the last one. Anyways, though, let's talk about this drops. Villains Series 1 for Disney. I am so excited. It is drop exclusive, and it's going to release on August 19th, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I love Disney, and I'm very excited for this set. So let me talk about it. Right here, we have our Grail Nessus from Hercules. Many people probably don't even remember this character, but if you don't, I don't know how you would not remember him. Here is the pack art. And then the card of the Grail right there. Really cool. So not a lot of packs for this set. We have 9,500 standards, $9.99. And then we have 8,500 premiums, $29.99. Obviously, with the premiums, you get like 2 extra cards rather than purchasing 3 standards. So there it is. We have only 4 redeemables. Very small set. So here's the first one, the Grail Nessus from Hercules. I personally think it's awesome. It's the Centaur. He's a very minor villain, but this is a really big part of the movie because without him and that scene, that's where Hercules meets Meg. I don't know how anybody would not remember him, but check it out. Here's the NFT. I really like the NFT on this one. It looks really cool. I enjoy it a lot. I feel like they don't get enough credit for like the NFTs. The cards are so cool. I love it. Really nice. And our first legendary is the Big Bad Wolf. I wish it was flocked. That's the only thing I wish, but I do like this one a lot. It's pretty cool. All right, here's the NFT. See what I mean? So cool. Oh, that's fun. That is so fun. Oh, it's like a nice little loop. I know all the cards have loops, but that was a really well done loop on that one. That's a nice one. And then we have Shan Yu from Mulan. I've been hoping for a Shan Yu pop for a while, so this one's really cool. I'm excited for this one for sure. And then an NFT for this one. Let's check it out. Oh, the palace scene. Nice. See, the NFTs are so designed, so detailed. I meant to say detailed and then designed, but you know what. And then we have our royalty Franny Funko as Maleficent, 2,200 pieces. This one's fun. I wish it had like flames in the back, glow in the dark. I would have gone with a Freddy Funko as Hades instead, personally, because they have a Freddy as Hercules, but I still enjoy this one. Another licensed Franny Funko and a Disney one, so this one's really cool. All right, let's check out the NFT. There it is. See, like something like that should have been a background and make it glow. I think that would have been a nice touch. But nonetheless, I like this set a lot. It's a pretty small set, kind of niche with some of the characters, but I love it. Like I said, I really do enjoy this set. Could it have been better? Absolutely. Every set always has a chance to be a better collection. But I still think this is a really cool set. And I love that they gave us some like very niche characters like the Nessus. I never thought Funko would make a pop of him. But like I said earlier, even though some people don't see him as like a major villain, he's basically a minor villain. But that is a pretty big moment of Hercules, like I said, because without that scene, Hercules wouldn't have met Meg. And that's a big part of the whole Hercules movie, which, by the way, Hercules is one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. So I am definitely excited for a new Hercules pop. I think I have all of them. And to be honest, most Disney villains, especially like the main ones, they all have pops, and if not a pop, they have multiples too. I love Scar. He's my favorite villain. Does Scar need a new pop? No. Could they make a new pop? Absolutely. But I personally would have been like, give me a Scar pop. But I'd rather have new characters, molds that we've never had before. And this set gave us that. So I genuinely do think it's a cool set. I think the first thing that I would say, I would have enjoyed having 2 extra redeemables. But based off of the pack count and everything, I'm pretty happy with that. And that just gives us an open opportunity for a Series 2, Series 3. And I could name a lot of villains that I would have enjoyed seeing. So first off, Nessus, like I said, is a cool one. But if it was based off of my choice for Hercules, I would have gone with Hydra or Cerberus. The Fates are a cool one. They could have done like a nice little 3-pack or something with the Fates, but we've never really had a 3-pack. We've had a 2-pack, which was the Mythic for Funko Wing Series 2. Maybe some of the Titans from Hercules. I feel like that's something that Funko hasn't done that they should. The Fates and the Titans. That would be a really nice one. Pinocchio. I love Pinocchio. So they could have gone with Monstro. They could have gone with Gideon and Honest John. They have no pops yet. Stromboli. Frollo is a big Disney villain that I feel like does not get enough credit. He is probably one of the most like evil of all Disney villains. Even though I'm not a big fan of Hunchback, he's definitely up there as one of the most evil villains. Now Jafar has a bunch of pops, but I would have definitely enjoyed seeing like Old Man Jafar or Snake Jafar. Snake Jafar has a pop moment, but not an actual single pop of himself. Cave of Wonders, I know is not really a villain, but like, I don't know. I feel like that would be a really nice pop to have in the future. Maybe they could like Old Man Jafar with a Cave of Wonders Pop Town or something. But I don't know. I think Cave of Wonders has always been something I've wanted to see as a pop though. Gontu. We have no other characters from Lilo and Stitch. Just Lilo's and Stitch and Scrumps and stuff. Like, there's so many characters from Lilo and Stitch they can still do, including the villain Gontu. Bowler Hat Guy from Meet the Robinsons. They've never done any pops from Meet the Robinsons. I don't know how, but I love that movie and would definitely enjoy seeing pops from Meet the Robinsons. Madame Medusa would be really cool. Clayton from Tarzan. Fidget the Bat. Yokai. Radcliffe. There's so many. Cyanam from Lady and the Tramp. Bellwether from Zootopia. So we have Cruella on the card, but we don't have Jasper and Horace as pops. Percival, McLeach, and Joanna from Rescuers Down Under, which they're making a new wave of Rescuers pops. And then Queen Nerissa from Enchanted would be cool as well. There's a lot of villains that I could just name. But if you don't remember, one of my videos, I talked about some sets I would enjoy seeing from Funko and drop as future collections. I did mention Pixar villains. And I think with this happening, and we also had the Disney Afternoon set where it was all purely villains, I'm crossing my fingers that they will do a Pixar villain set as well in the future, because there is a ton of Pixar villains that yet don't have any pops. So I've already made a video about it, but I'm still going to name these villains because I still believe they should do them. We definitely need Hopper from Bug's Life. Randall, I know we have one from Monsters University, but not from Monsters Inc. Water Noose would be cool. Chick Hicks from Cars. Charles Muntz from Up. Chef Skinner from Ratatouille. Darla from Finding Nemo. Mordu from Brave. And then Jangles the Clown from Inside Out. I could name so many villains from Disney, Pixar that have yet to be done in pop. So that's my first thing. I think they should have done this set as a bigger collection based off of the amount of characters that they still make in pop form. But I think this is awesome. It's a great start and something that I could definitely see multiple series happening in the future. I'm just happy to see another Disney collection for the NFT set because honestly, I have been enjoying seeing Disney drops. Toy Story has probably been my favorite set they've done so far from every single drop, and I'm definitely looking forward for those to arrive. They're supposed to arrive in quarter 3 of 2025, which is basically, I think, 1 month left, but they have a lot of sets that have not been sent out that are due for quarter 3. I don't know if we're going to receive them on time or not. Hopefully, we start seeing some sets starting to ship out, but I'm really happy that they haven't really been doing too many drops lately. It looks like they've been doing one every 3 to 4 weeks, which is basically like one drop a month, which is something I think is a good idea. It gives them more time to hopefully do what needs to be done and focus on getting some shipments out. I don't want to say it's Funko's or Drop's fault. It could be for many reasons due to delays. Who knows? I know there's like the tariff issue that might have caused delays. I know for Funko in Series 2 and Stranger Things Series 2 as well as the Batman 85th Series 2, all three of those had like damages and all that, so they're working on getting replacements. So at least they're giving us updates. I definitely would love more updates. It would be nice to get an update on all the quarter 3 stuff. When are we expecting? I know they're all saying quarter 3 2025, but it would be nice to be more specific when in quarter 3. So they could give us an update maybe on like Adventure Time Series 2, for example, Toy Story series. I'm trying to think of others that are doing quarter 2. Like, quarter 3. Like the Sunny in Philadelphia was doing quarter 3, but we actually got them very fast after Redemption was over. So I don't know. There's some delays on some sets, and I would definitely love to know why. But I'm sure they're working on it, and I'm hoping that soon all the quarter 3 stuff does start to arrive. So I'm mostly excited because we do have some sets from quarter 3 that are going to have the updated counts on the stickers and the new stickers. So I've never seen those in physical hand yet, but I'm definitely excited to review those on the channel. So there's actually something else I want to talk about in this video before I come to an end. If you've been a part of the Drop community, you probably already know of Drop Arcade. So we are currently in season 2 of Drop Arcade. And during season 1, I was working really hard to hold my first place spot since like the beginning. And out of nowhere, randomly during season 1, I think it was a first prize that they had. And they gave a mystery prototype to whoever was in first place, which happened to be myself. I didn't know that was going to happen. Nobody did, or else I'm pretty sure if it was announced or something, there would have been multiple people trying for that first place. But I happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I was given a surprise. And during season 1, they had a lot of other mini competitions, including, I want to say, at least 3 more prototypes, which I tried really hard for all 3. And I didn't win any of them. Not a single one. I won second place or third place maybe once or twice. And it was just for a pack, which obviously is a better prize than nothing at all. But at the end of the day, if you are trying for a mini competition for a prototype and you burned loads of cards and you don't get the prototype, did you really win? I don't think so. So some people might say I won multiple mini competitions, but I didn't. I didn't win a single one in season 1, technically, because the first place prototype was not a mini competition in my personal opinion. It was just a random surprise prototype that they gave out. Now in season 2, in the beginning, they had a requirement of how many burn points they want before they start off Drop Arcade. And then they lowered that count. And then once they reached that burn number, whoever was in the top 10, they randomized that, and one of the 10 get a mystery proto, and the rest got a pack. Now, or I don't remember if it was all 9 that got a pack or just a couple of others, 4 or 5 people. I don't think I even got a pack. I don't remember. But I didn't win. And I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset, you know. I actually didn't expect to be given a prototype again in season 2 for being in first place. I was still in first place because I wanted to be, not because, oh, maybe I'll get a proto again, which I had a chance for it, but I didn't get it. Now, after that one, the next prototype they had was burning the most animated epics, which I started burning immediately once they announced that mini competition. And thanks to Poppin Stock, which I personally don't even think they should do it, but they do it because of the community. I'm sure the community enjoys it, and Poppin Stock probably gets something out of it as well, which I'm sure they enjoy tracking things, which is always fun. They have a Poppin Stock website where you can actually see who's ripped the most packs for a set, who has the most redeemables for a set, and etc. There's a lot to track on there, and it's very useful information. I enjoy Poppin Stock myself. But when it comes to mini arcades, mini competitions, they do have a tracker as well. So you can see who's burned the most stuff for the mini comp and etc. But I got lucky. I did end off burning the most animated epics for that mini competition. And I won. So I did win a prototype, which I personally say is my first ever mini competition win. However, I keep seeing people saying, I keep winning. I keep winning. This is the first time I've won a prototype, technically, because in season 1, being first place, I was just given a random prize that nobody expected, not even myself. And season 2, I'm still holding that first place spot because I want to be in first place, just like I did in season 1. I don't expect anything out of it other than what's for sure guaranteed, and that's the 1 of 1 sticker that says first place in season 2. That's it. But I just want to talk about that. It's just a little bit of me expressing my emotions because honestly, it's been a little bit uncomfortable for me. And I don't know. I just feel like people are just misunderstanding me. And I just want to explain myself a little bit. I've only technically won 1 mini comp for a prototype. And there's been 5. I've only won 1. So I don't know why people keep saying I keep winning. But it is what it is. It's okay. I just want to express myself, and that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you all so much for taking time to watch this video. Truly appreciate your time and your support. Let me know if you guys got lucky and got that Starkiller from the Funko shop drop. And let me know if you guys are excited for this upcoming Pop digital collection for Disney Villains Series 1. I'm definitely excited. I will be getting packs to rip open when the drop does happen. Let me know if you guys plan to. And I hope you guys the best of luck on getting redeemables. If you do, let me know which of the redeemables in the set is your favorite. And maybe what you guys would like to see in the future for Disney Villains. I named a bunch. Let me know if any of those are some that you would like to see as well. But that's all I had for you guys. Thank you all so much for taking time to watch this video. Let me know what you guys like to see in the next videos. Thank you all for watching, and peace.